Hey everyone, welcome back to Minds Beneath Us. So, in the last episode, we're about to do the field practice for ops with a senior racker. Well, let's get back to it. Yo, looking for me, handsome? What do you do here? Wanna know more about me? The thing is, you wouldn't understand it if I told you. Come on, try me. Sure, since you're so curious. My title is Senior Technician. What I do is the logical deconstruction of neural networks. I see the question marks on your head. Simply put, my responsibility is to figure out how AI algorithms work. But your team created Silencio's algorithm now. Yes, we made it so that it can learn new things and expand itself. Given a ton of data and training, eventually it becomes something totally beyond our comprehension. You could say that it knows far more about us than we know about it. Am I clear enough? You mean it's capable of thinking? Depends. What's your definition of thinking? Like press a button and get a response, it's the computer thinking? Or instruct your computer to do this and thing and that, is it thinking about how to get things done? Or let's talk about my stupid ass neighbor, who never remembers to pick up after his dog. He has a human brain, but is he capable of thinking? Come on, what do you think thinking is? It's both of the first two and the third one, of course, but in this scenario, let's try the second one. Thinking is making judgments and decisions based on provided information. Input, processing, and output, huh? In that case, yeah, our algorithm is capable of thinking. Our neighbor isn't. Tons of input, no processing. Vision is the leader in this field. If I could gain access to their data and resources, my research work could be massively easier. You know what? Jesse used to be a senior scientist at Sunrise. The resume gave me more trouble than benefit. Trouble? Vision has trust issues, especially to former Sunrise employees. For a long time, I was treated like a spy. Come on, what kind of idiot spy does infiltration by sending over a job application? Justin tried everything to talk the management into keeping Jesse here. That guy has eyes for talent. Not a great job, but hey, this isn't half bad either. All I care is about my research. Now that I have free access to key data, no complaint. Anything else you want to know? Nothing. Okay. You ready? Shall we start wrecking now? Nah, give me a bit more time. No problem. Hi, how can I help you? What do you do here? Good question. My job is the most critical in this office. Bullshit. I'm the one and only hardware technician at Ops, at least for now. Basically, I operate and repair everything except for some parts of the racking system. Without me, these weak-ass coders can't get a thing done. They don't know nothing about these wonderful machines they use. Sounds a lot like QQ's responsibility. I know a hardware technician at screening. I know him. He turned sulky at the mention of QQ. Pax doesn't like that guy, thinks that guy stole his mojo. Well, they're both chubby nerds working on boring hardware. Ours is extra nerdy and petty, maybe. Yeah, who the heck needs two chubby nerds in the same company? Obviously, I'm the superior one, so I kindly tolerate him. I feel like we both would have a lot of common interests, you know? Have you met? We met a couple of times, including the company's tech showcase conference the other day. Oh, do me a favor, if you run into him next time, tell him that our showdown is nigh. What showdown? Haha, don't mind him, he's in a drama mode again. He wants to outshine Screening's chubby nerd with something awesome on the next tech showcase conference. You know what, I think the other guy isn't even aware of his existence. Only a coward backs out of a duel. That's about it. Anything else you wanna know? You know Justin pretty well? What made you think that? I can see your smug forming. Because you finish his sentence more than once. Heh, that. Don't encourage him. He tries to predict people's next sentences all the time. Smartass. We are the most senior staff at Ops, practically brothers. Most senior because he never had a chance of promotion. Brothers work together. I won't take a promotion until he's promoted. And how is his promotion going? Simple, I can answer that. Justin is about the only one in the whole company who would consider promoting him. He is Pack's only hope. Totally untrue. Justin has been waiting forever to be the division lead. I don't have the heart to leave my brother behind. Brother? Translation, I'm stuck here forever. No, there's no way that asshole could cling to his position that long. You're talking about division lead? Who else? Guy came out of nowhere just when Justin was about to be promoted and has been the team lead ever since. Know the right people at HQ and you go a long way, living example. He basically does nothing other than sweep bad stuff under the carpet. Can you give a few examples? Anything that proves he's an incompetent leader. Plus, Jesse, Mr. Dai doesn't need to know that. Gotcha. Know what? What I better not say. Saying too much could get us in trouble. Yeah, Silencio is listening. Sorry. What is she apologizing for? Miss Ye wanted to fire him. Tried and failed multiple times. Poor Justin. Yeah, I feel sorry for him. So Silencio placed him there. Interesting. Wanted to give him a hand, but who are we, huh? One a spy suspect from Sunrise, the other a salary thief. What can we do? Nothing. Should I tell a friend about this? Hey, anything else you want to know? Nope. Okay. You call yourself a wrecker? But you don't know half about your job. I'm not experienced like you, okay? Then you live and learn. Oh, hi. The new guy? I don't know yet. What's up? We have never met before, right? Is that a problem? It's just that you approach me and kind of expecting me to say something. That's true. That's true. You're not the kind who tries to start a conversation with everyone at every new job, are you? Well, I mean, as a video game player, yes, but in real life, no. And counting on us to tell you everything there is to know about this job? Sorry if I'm bothering you. Weirdo, let me think. I'll start with a self-introduction. I'm Kaylee Chan. You have an answer for everything. Oh, Kaylee. Hey, you lovebirds. Ha, we're just... Wow, this must be the new guy. We don't know yet. Come on, Kaylee, don't be so mean. Well, he said so himself. Hello, I'm Wyatt Kerr. Penelope Lai. Jason Dye, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Me too. See you around, Kaylee. We have places to be. Dating while on duty, huh? Yep. Of course not. Those two are kind of... sweet. That's a nice way of putting it. Say, aren't we chatting for too long? Is that a bad thing? Not a bad thing per se. It's just that I have work to do. We can catch up later, if you manage to get the job, that is. Haha. That's it for now. See you later. Kaylee, please! No. Justin told you to work with me. This way it's much faster. I told you no. It's faster to let you do it, alright, but we can't maintain your code. I'll make it with the architecture super clear, with tons of annotations. It's not as simple as that. Don't you trust me? You never gave me a reason to trust you. What's your problem, Jesse? Can't you just work as part of a team? It's slow! No one's asking you to be quick, but don't you want more time for your pet projects? You get more time if the team project stretches longer, no? I don't get what your problem is. Then I'll leave the whole thing to you. What? Never mind. I see it now. Meeting the deadline is now a part of your concern. You just don't want to work with others. Say, you never participated in any teamwork since joining us, am I right? Right. I avoid teamwork as much as I could. Why? Because I'm not a team person. Huh? Forget about it. I'll try my best to work with you. Happy now? Working as part of a team is your responsibility. Hey, I know, right? Sorry for being a troublemaker. You're not so bad yet. Enjoying the show, huh? Yeah, very entertaining. Hey, you... Never mind. Hey, you can be sassy. I can be too. Forget about it. We're done talking, right? I'll go back to work then. Uh-huh. Weirdo, isn't she? Kind of. I kind of like hanging out with weirdos of a kind though. Me too. Extremely smart people are often quirky. Okay, enough chit chat. Do whatever they ask you to do. I can't speak to the new people. You ready? Shall we start racking now? Yeah, let's start. Sure. Get ready for the racking procedure. You can start now, Pax. Roger. This is the guy? Yes. I'll do the introduction. This is Mr. Liam Su, Senior Operator. Behind him is Yo Yang, his apprentice. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Enough chit chat, let's get this done. You ready for it, boy? Don't we need any preparation? No need, this is very straightforward. Very straightforward? Why was Justin so nervous then? Wait, Mr. Su. What? This is a great opportunity to make Mr. Dai understand. Understand what? Why this farm must go? Yes. I say no need, he can see for himself. Let's get going, the wrecking console is over there. Follow up, Yale. Coming. Hey Justin, I gave it another thought, and do you really think this is a good idea? Nothing will go wrong, Mr. Su has him covered. I have a feeling he's gonna insult me. Listen, Jason. Mr. Su may sound grumpy, but he's a very practical man. He appreciates talent, although sometimes the attitude may suggest otherwise. Whether you like it or not, this is your only opportunity if ops is what you want. Please take it seriously. Come on, we're about to begin. Golgotha MK3, Vision's original automated racking system. This thing belongs in the museum. This is where they rack people up? What are you doing here? Come closer and watch. You know what we're doing here? No. Ah, at least you're an honest kid. Better than another kid somewhere in this room. You saw those juices hanging up in the cellar. Before we rack them up, they must be prepared. Turn on the conveyor belt, Yell. Set mounting mode to manual. I have a weird feeling about this. Aye aye, Captain. Unit entry E758. Howard. Yell will demonstrate how racking is done. Basically, you do everything with this console. This process is simple enough, but we can't afford to get anything wrong. Now you watch. First, knock the juicer out, in case he struggles and hurt himself. Aren't they already drugged? Huh? You did your homework. The tranquilizer is mild stuff. We need them to walk up, not pass out in the corridor. This is the real deal, or the mounting process will hurt a lot. Yell, inject tranq. Most juicers will be hanging up there for years. To keep them alive, we give them sustenance, a mixture of nutrients and sedatives. Which line are we using today? Line 2, silly ass. Haha, right, line 2. Next, connect them to the silencio. this is so uncomfortable. Electric shock now! Yes, sir. Damn, these cheap sustenance. You pay shit, you get shit. But he's still convulsing. Is he okay? Of course he's okay. Spasm is normal. That juicer just now was jerking while awake. That was a problem. Convulsing like this is normal? And that zap hurts like hell. Say, when are we gonna have money for real sustenance, Justin? Next week? It's a full month away. F me. Let's continue. Tisk. Notice that juicer is jerking? How can I not notice? Is this really normal? Told you it's normal. The juicer's brain generates flops. We keep stimulating his brain to keep it working. This stimulation process also generates noise signals that makes his limbs jerk. Next, we cut off his peripheral nervous system. That will stop the jerking. Yo, attach insulation. Oh, am I supposed to remember all this? In this step, we take away his central nervous system, connecting his brain to the flop network. Each juicer is assigned to a domain. You can find a domain code on the screen over there. Your job is to manually confirm the domain code, no mistake allowed. Rack him up, Yale. After preparation, the system will transfer the juicer into the cellar. Okay, that's it. Like I said, plain and simple, just follow the routine. Simple indeed, but why isn't it automated? Any questions? Why do we need to try? I'll ask the first one. Can you demonstrate again? Thought you would ask. Yo, tell him how this goes again. I'm gonna type it down. Me? Any other yell here? Yes, sir. First goes the real drag track. Okay. Drag track. Then sustenance. Sustenance. Today's sustenance we're using. Line 2, right. Line 2. You better not get this wrong again. Sometimes the juicer could feel the pain when attaching sustenance line. And juicer feel pain. Attaching sustenance. Electric shock them? If that happens, we knock them out with electric shock, okay? We shock them. Mind you, don't use shock unless they respond negatively to sustenance. Only use shock when reacting negatively to sustenance. It hurts a ton. Next, put these levers in exactly this order. Pull levers in order. I didn't see what order. Last, attach insulation and confirm domain. Each juicer has an assigned domain. Okay. Each juicer has an assigned domain. Right on screen. Then it's done. Remember it well. Your turn next. Why didn't you retraining if it's so simple? Because of the risk. Mr. Shu did say Golgotha is an automated racking system, remember? The reason why we do everything manually is because this piece of is falling apart. The thing hasn't been working properly for 2 years. It's breaking down? The automation system is falling apart. Now we have to put someone in this control room to keep things going. Control room? This used to be a maintenance nuke for a couple of engineers to do troubleshooting and servicing. That explains the crowded space. We crammed a manual mounting console here and made it a control room. On good days, the system works on its own, but somebody must stay here and keep watch, and take over with manual control if or when it refuses to work, and most importantly, fix issues as they pop up. This is why we need Mr. Su here all the time. Anything else, boy? I don't have any more questions. One last thing. See that yellow lever over there? That's the emergency stop. Pull it if the machine goes nuts. That will stop the whole system in case the juicer gets hurt. Or killed if you're too slow, understand? Does that happen a lot? Never mind, never happened until 2 years ago. A couple of times by the end of last year. Since this year, at least once a month. Oh my goodness. Once a month? You're thinking, ha, easy enough, things goes wrong. Pull lever. No, it sounds very challenging. Don't worry, if timing is your concern, you have plenty of time to pull the lever. Reflex is not what you need the most. It's courage. Courage? The moment you pull the lever, a lot of part will get damaged. According to the company's part regulations, if they decide the action is not justified, meaning the juicer wouldn't die even if you didn't pull the lever. All this damage will be your liability. You break it, you pay for it. Killed? Isn't the risk of injury alone enough to justify it? I shouldn't pull the lever unless someone's gonna die? Right. I know this sounds ridiculous. It's a calculated decision based on risk and indemnities. The insurance claim wouldn't surpass the cost of an emergency stop unless the juicer in question is killed during wrecking. Otherwise, if the juicer is not in immediate danger or death, paying a crippled juicer is better than fixing broken machines, or so the big bosses think. A lot of wreckers don't have the guts to pull a lever. How could they? What's more important than a life? Listen up, boy. Those hypocrites at screening have no idea what it's like down here. Here, love alone doesn't solve your problem. When Vision goes after you for compensation, it doesn't target you alone. Everyone close to you will be on their list. Family, friends, natural persons, legal entities, everyone with something to do with you is the target. Oh no, I have a feeling it's gonna happen to me and I must make a decision and it will affect Fran if I choose the bad one. You thought Sunrise has a killer legal team? Well, Vision's is even better. Sunrise? They have enough dirty tricks to get things done outside the courtroom. Justin gave him an inquisitive glance. What? Can't I say bad things about my old employer? Guess you heard enough. Now you see what the problem is? Suppose you put a lever and they decide the juicer is not in immediate danger. Then you're screwed, so is everyone close to you. Vision could potentially target Fran for what I do? Do you still think you have the guts? The way you put it, it's like this would definitely happen. I put it like that because it will definitely happen. Muppet's Law, ever heard of it? Murphy's Law. Whatever. Guys, enough talk, let Jason start. Let's see how he handles this job. I'm not expecting much, mind you. Remember, a large part of this job is about keeping your cool. But if you get the fundamental routine wrong, I won't keep you at ops. He's much harsher than Rain. Looks like there's no trap or test this time around. If I fail, I'm out of the game. Make some room for him, Yell. Your turn, Jason. Let's start then. Touch the control panel to begin. Go. Next entry, T630 Melinda Lin. Please give instruction. Administer tranquilizer. Executing instruction. Tranquilizer administered. Please give instruction. Next is the sustenance. Connect sustenance. Select sustenance line. Line 2. Executing instruction. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Sustenance attached. Please give further instruction. It doesn't seem to be jerking around. Okay. So, pull lever in order. Insulation. Attach insulation. Executing instruction. Preparation complete. Ready for racking. Confirm assigned domain. Forgot what it was. T630? Confirmed. Racking complete. A good start. No mistake at all. Well done. He's not bad. Let's continue. Initiate racking. Am I gonna do it to Hank Liu? Ready for preparation. Y612. Lawton Law. Please give instruction. 612. 2. Administer tranquilizer. Executing instruction. Tranquilizer administered. Please give instruction. So the second one is sustenance. Connect sustenance. Line 2. Sustenance attached. Warning, arrhythmia and spasm detected. Please give further instructions. Shock. Initiating cardioversion. Scan complete. Contributor condition stabilized. Last one is insulation. Executing instruction. Preparation complete. Confirm assigned domain 612. Wrecking complete. He's doing great. Shut up. But he hasn't made a single mistake yet. Doesn't take a genius to do better than you. Keep going. Justin showed me an encouraging smile. Looks like I'm doing well. Keep it going. Oh no, is this the part where I have to pull the lever? Oh no, oh no. This one is Luke Zhang. Hank Liu should be immediately after Luke Zhang. Okay, 6:30. Please give his instruction. Connect sustenance. Justin, get him down. On it. I felt too. Come over here, Mr. Dai. Make some room for Mr. Shu. Yo, give me a hand. Yes, sir. Jason Dai, go find Justin. He may need you. Go. I made the decision not to affect friend in any way. Please think again, sir. Are you doubting my decisions? He's severely injured. According to the attached sensors, he's suffering from grade 4 injury. We must... How many effing times do I need to repeat myself? I don't give a flying F if he dies. What? Keep him hanging there for 3 hours at least, you heard me? 3 hours? But he's not dead yet, we can still save him. I'd rather have him die up there. He dies, the insurance company takes over. He lives, we pay all the medical bills. You, yes, the newbie, did you wreck him up? You did this? You better hope he dies quickly, or else I'll make sure every single medical bill of his goes to you. What the F? You're insane! It's a living person, you just watch him die? Calm the F down. I'm making an informed decision. You said grade 4 injury yourself. How much chance does he have? The F? We can't just give up trying. Says the man who put him there in the first place. What did you say? I said we wouldn't have any of this if you did your effing job. Someday I got to fire you all lazy ass wreckers. You son of a... What's your effing language, Liam Su? Do you have any idea what you're doing? I'm doing my job. You better do your job while you still have one. I had enough, you. Calm down, Mr. Su. Shut your effing mouth. For every word you say, I'm gonna cut a chunk of your pay, understood? Justin, go get the juicer down. Understood? You're the man, Mr. Su. One heck of a punch. Mr. Su, do you know? I know I'm doing. That was awesome! Stick it to the man! Hell yeah! No, not really. Huh? I was not... Never mind. Unracking needs authorization from the division's lead computer. We can't afford to waste any time on this asshole. We can't. I've taken care of it. The injured juicer is being unracked as we speak. And thank you, Mr. Su. But you... I did it. I paid the price. Don't worry about me. Yeah. Everyone, the medics are on the way to the unracking bay. Is he gonna be okay? I don't know yet. We can only do this much. We acted fast. He should be alright. Should be alright after that? Did anyone pull the emergency stop lever? Judging by his face, I guess no. Right, I didn't pull the lever. No one will blame you, Jason. Everyone here would have probably done the same. At the risk of ruining your life, the stake is too high. Feels terrible, doesn't it? It's a mixture of the first two. But I think this is what Jason Dye would really think. No, I did protect myself and those close to me. No, you mean it was a rational decision? Good for you. Everyone, I have bad news. Why that face? How bad could it be? What happened seems to be just a part of a widespread malfunction throughout the entire cellar. What? Why didn't you say so? Now we must... Calm down. All the key systems are intact, including the life support system. Many secondary systems are brought offline though, including part of the ventilation system. Emergency repairs underway. We have people from logistics on site for the majority of the work. Meanwhile, we must provide support. Engineering team, stand by and follow procedure 8R. Jesse, you're in charge of the office for now. Roger. What about me? Paxton, go help Site 4. Yell. Report to logistics and see what they need. Roger. Acknowledge. Now, Jason, I'm sorry, looks like your field practice has to stop. However, I think I've known enough about you. Your first racking is perfect. I'm impressed. We could always use more detail-oriented rackers. I have decided to hire you, Jason. I will inform Miss Ye. Fantastic! Or is it? But I see you have a good reason to turn down my offer. I will leave this up to you. Now go report to Miss Ye. I will inform her what happened, then clean up this mess. Mr. Su, we need to talk. What about this turd? Leave him there. We need to borrow his office. He had it coming. That turd. Hey, aren't we heading back to the office? The malfunction just now was seriously bad. Hold on, let me see. Huh? Damn, we missed it. We should have stayed in the office. What happened? Someone just knocked Who out. Which Who, delete? How did you know? They recorded and uploaded to the chat group. Oh my god. Who did it? I mean, knocked him out. Looks like Mr. Su, that old racker. Wow. I'll pay to watch it live action. No shit. I wonder how's Who doing. Probably still on the floor. Can't think of anyone wanting to give him a hand. Haha, no way. That click just now. Don't tell me it's... Yeah, must be the cellar having a heart attack again. The air conditioning's down too. It's boiling hot. This seems to happen a lot, which, I mean, she did say it would. Hey, you're leaving too? Let's go together. Are you guys waiting for me? Yeah, thought you would need a lift. The truth is, Pax wants to make new friends. Shut up! Let's get going. Eh? The gate is not working? Looks like yes? Wow, this has to be more than a normal malfunction. Probably, screw this. Maybe I can fix it. Let me try a remote restart. How bad exactly is the situation? No idea. Hold on, let me try something. Thanks, Pax. Dude, this is taking forever. Working on it. Shut up. Hey, do you guys think that the juicer will be okay? Absolutely. What about you, Mr. Dai? He said he was... I'm not so optimistic. Are you dumb? No one wants to talk about it. Not now. Right. I'm sorry. Do you regret it, Jason? No. I can't bet my whole life on it. I see. But if you did put a level, maybe... Maybe I'll end up under a mountain that... Right. I've been mentally preparing myself for that moment, but never quite ready. I'm not doing any better. Enough! Stop bothering him. Okay. Ha! It's not done. Awesome. Let's get going. F! What was that? Looks like a rack juicer dropping from the ceiling. Damn. Is it one of the those I just racked up? Don't think so. Yeah, those should have been sent to other parts. Looks like the issue is way worse than we thought. Holy mother of... It's time. This is the end. The end of what? Of this farm! The farm has reached the end of its life. This pile of old junk is falling apart. this just one incident? This will keep happening. Things aren't gonna change until we replace these worn-out machines. Agreed. When we say replace the equipment, it means revamping the whole cellar. It's a gigantic cost. They have done that math. Paying compensation for injured and dead juicers is much cheaper. I say just shut this place down already. Mr. Su said HQ is seriously considering it. I'm not counting on it. Shutting down Silencio will leave a big dent in the overall flop supply. Well, hope they'll just shut it down anyway. Yeah. Don't they worry about losing their jobs? Why do you want the farm shut down so badly? Because we really can't take any more juices. These machines are beyond saving. We can't possibly keep them serviced. And screening keeps sending juices down. What else can we do? Aren't you unemployed if the farm is shut down? It must be scary hearing all this talk about farm shutdown. Don't worry, the whole process will take at least 3 years, if it happens at all. Plus, we're specialists. Finding a new job won't be too hard. Those talkers at screening won't be so lucky though. That's why they want to keep the farm running. Yeah, we had enough. If the farm can be saved, it's better to shut down sooner rather than later. I never heard anything like this at screening. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing to see here. Yeah. Here we are. Bye, guys. Bye, Pax. Bye. You did well, Jason. You all did well. Yeah, we all did well. What did I do well on? What did they do well on? I don't really understand. I don't think we have done formal introductions. Ahem. Yo Yang, Wrecker Apprentice, nice to meet you. Jason Dai, nice to meet you. Right, I heard them call your name. You're not the talkative type? Yeah. I see. Hey, after everything that happened today, I guess you won't want to join us, right? I haven't decided yet. I see. Remember what you saw here if you end up being assigned to screening. I'm not like Mr. Su. I think screening simply doesn't understand what's happening here. The company's too obsessed with confidentiality. We need more cross-division exchange. Right now, there are too many misunderstandings. We have been dealing with the toughest problems of this farm. The screening team, they don't see what we do. They just make unreasonable demands. You saw it yourself, 2 casualties in one day. I guess life at screening must be cozy. There was an assault incident yesterday. What? Assault in the contracts room. 1 dead, 1 injured. Gosh, did they find out the cause? His family died in the cellar. Now they should have learned a lesson. Learn a lesson? Please, don't send unqualified juicers down. No more. What do you mean by unqualified? They send people obviously not fit for juicing all the time. It doesn't take a doctor to tell. They're walking bombs, accidents waiting to happen. And in many accidents that did happen, the juicers are not fit for juicing either. If they kept up their screening standards, a lot of these could have been avoided, since you've been working with them for a while. Just one day. I know, still, you did work with them. Did they ever say why they are sending unqualified people? Sorry, I don't know. Don't need to be sorry, I wasn't really expecting anything. Initially, I thought they were just lazy asses. Then I heard they're doing it on purpose to meet assigned quotas. More juices signed means more bonus, right? I don't think it's a case of the more the better, but at the screening, they do have a minimum quota to meet. They do have quotas to meet. I knew it. Slipping unqualified candidates through. Jeff and Tyler, did they do it? Never mind. I can't dwell on these negative thoughts. Poor juicers. That reminds me. The people at Ops, they have no problem with the word juicer at all. You guys don't seem to mind the word juicer. Did they really mind the word at screening? We don't have that hypocrite culture here. All they do is talk and be nice. They are actually dealing with life and death situation here. Hey, that is unfair. Okay, I admit I don't know what exactly they do in screening. Isn't it just talking to the juicers? My point is, we care more about juicers than they do care with action. The screening people do their fancy talk, then leave the rest to us. Do you think that the use of a word really matters? The contribution. It's both. This is encouraging discrimination. It's just a word. It means what you want it to mean. That's not true, Riel. It's a loaded word. Alright, I respect our differences. See you later, What's up? Nothing. Bye. Bye. You there? Please come here for a moment. What now? As part of an ongoing investigation, I need to perform a full body scan on you. Full body scan? This device will detect storage devices on you, if any. Okay, you're clear. May I know what's going on? You're free to go now. What? Why did you intercept me? I don't have to answer any of your questions. Now, please go. What the? Okay. They search you too? Yeah, they are searching everyone coming out of the cellar. What's going on? No idea. These people are from HQ, just do whatever they say. I'm not gonna rub them the wrong way if I were you. Okay. Do you think that Vision really has a future? Have some faith in your own employer? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. I'm not blaming you. Okay, here's my answer to your question. Yes, I think Vision is the most promising out of the big three. I'm not saying that just because I work for Vision. Here's what I think. Grovel dominates construction and energy sectors, but it doesn't do much other than flipping land. It's been years since their last successful business investment. Sunrise manipulates the government, but that isn't contributing much to their revenue. In other words, they're having big trouble converting political power into profit. Now let's have a look at Vision. Vision taps into the wide spectrum of sectors and particularly owns the flop sector. Flops are the lifeblood of AI, the new oil in this modern age. Imagine that. All Vision needs is more political influence, at Sunrise cost, of course. Once it has that, it will be unstoppable. Ah, I see. What brought you to Silencio, business? Of course, I'm here for a meeting. That's all I could say without breaking confidentiality. Sorry, I didn't mean to be nosy. Thank you for your time. It's just that we hardly ever see anyone from HQ. It's alright, have a good day. Jaster's back! Woohoo! How does Ops feel? Bunch of snobs, eh? They're not too bad. I don't think they're very nice, but some of them are nice. Aren't they like self-righteous snobby? For example, like, leave it to the real professionals. Or anyone with a mouth could do your job at screening. Oh, the Yale did say that. They are kinda like that, more or less. Speaking of, what is it like at Ops? Which part? Their office. I've never been there and haven't even seen pictures of it. Yeah, right, totally no idea. Haven't I told you already? You did, but there's hardly any information. She is usually quite vague. I told you everything I saw. A dark place. Many screens. How are we supposed to get any insight on that? But those are facts. Come on, Jason, do a better job than she did. There's a lot of blue lighting there at a very high ceiling. There's an elevator that goes to the control room for racking. Elevator right in their office? Cool. Anything else? They had very, very high ceiling. Wow, sounds classy. Ops win this round. Our ceiling is meh. And? There's a huge glass panel that turns into a screen. Damn! How huge is huge? About 6 or 7 of these decks together, side by side. That's huge! Sounds expensive. That's it? That's about the size of it. Wow. It's still hard to imagine, but at least now we're sure it's very different from our average offices. You guys, stop bothering him. Why? Say Tyler, you're surprisingly uninterested in ops. He's there for field practice, not a tour. Oh, right. Tell us what happened there, Jaster. Hey. I think that's confidential, so I'm just gonna say nothing interesting. Huh? Was it that boring? What's exciting about work, silly? Just tell us what you did down there, if you don't mind. I feel like they should know, but Kathy won't be comfortable. They did want them to know, though. We had a very bad accident. Accident? Widespread malfunction in the cellar. Juicers were hurt. Sounds bad indeed. What did I say? They're not doing their job. Yeah, and the assault yesterday is their fault too. I don't think it's their fault. What? How can it not be their fault? They don't have the budget to keep the cellar well serviced. Huh, can't believe they're saying that. Those people at Ops take the highest salary. That's how they spend their budget. Are you aware of this, Jason? What does their salary have to do with the budget? A lot! Let me explain. Silencio receives a fixed budget from HQ every quarter. The farm generates a more or less fixed revenue. HQ has no reason to increase our budget. A small part of this budget is for routine expenditure. The rest is allocated to divisions. We decide how to spend our money. Yes, we have a lot of power in managing our division. They decide to use most of their budget on staff salary instead of keeping the cellar service. Even if HQ decides to increase the overall budget, they would use the surplus for their own salary. Don't believe their story, Jason. Yeah, can't find 1 ounce of empathy across the whole ops team. I don't think they're bad people. We didn't say they're bad people. Personally, I hate them with a passion, but I wouldn't call them bad people. Their issue, like Tyler said, is that they have no empathy. They never consider how others feel. Egocentric. Well, it's more like, I don't really think they care about it. They just have others bigger stuff to worry about. And you guys don't have, that's why you're thinking about all this. They believe they deserve better pay, on par with what their counterparts in other firms are getting. Is that wrong? No. Without context, their salary is totally justified. But with context, more staff salary means less budget for everything else. I still don't think it's their fault. I'm not really blaming them. Like I said, I wouldn't call them bad people. I agree that these... QQ is really narrow-minded. I don't want to try to convince him anything. He will just keep thinking what he thinks no matter what I say. I agree that these accidents are fundamentally Vision's fault as a company. Us employees can't be held responsible. But again, like I said, they could have kept things serviced and running at the cost of their own salary. But they chose not to do it. Yep, they said they need a way bigger budget to do it. They had this option to take more responsibility and help people, a lot of people. They gave it up. Worse still, they mock us for doing so. Mock us? They call us lofty, impractical, and dreamers. Sometimes when the budget is too low, Wayne would ask us whether we'd like to forfeit our own bonus. It's an anonymous process, so I can't tell who had decided to help the contributors at their own cost. But judging by the numbers, most of us did. And don't forget our salary and bonus are way lower than theirs. Anyway, screening and ops have chosen different paths. They mock you for that? Maybe not exactly mocking, but they do think we're idealistic idiots. Now you know why we don't like them. We just want to make the world a better place. Yeah, you're pretty... What do you call that? The frog under the well? Naive? And we didn't ask everyone else to do the same. How could they be so mean to us? Don't tell me you're taking their side again. I'm not. Kathy, sometimes not taking sides is taking sides. I haven't said anything yet. Anyway, that is the situation. Hey, why are we talking about this again? You guys led the subject, of course. Ha, right, sorry. Enough of this gloomy talk. Yeah, you're right. Cutting slack again, huh? Mr. Liao? Quinton, how is your assignment going? Almost ready. Miss Ye's back. If anyone needs to see her, she's in the office. Not in a good mood, though. Don't say I didn't warn you. Why? Don't know. Probably has something to do with the IIB. The IIB? Those people in black suits? Jeff. Don't chase, it's on track. I'm busy with something else. Your assignment comes next. You. The deadline's pretty far away, no? Don't I get to decide my own priorities? Whatever suits you. Tyler, can I borrow you for a minute? What for? Could you come to my desk? Sure. Gotta work, Jaster, or Mr. Lai will kill me. Anything else you want to share? Is there anyone sending unqualified candidates down to meet their assigned quota? What? You mean someone in our division? I seem to have hit a nerve. Why ask? There's this rumor. For real? As far as I know, no one would do that. Wait, there's actually someone. Sky could have totally done it, but he's fired now. More like transferred. I don't know enough to answer your question since I'm not involved in consultation. You could try asking Jeff or Tyler. Okay, I've got work to do. Talk to you later. Can I talk with Kathy? No, I cannot. Jason, what's the matter? I heard some of us might be letting unqualified candidates through to meet quotas. They're both frowning. Heard from ops? No, why? I heard them spread rumors like that before. Plus, you just came back from ops. What do you think? Simply put, it's a rumor, groundless. Agreed, I'm not aware of anyone doing that. Meaning someone's fabricating stories? More like contributing to untruthful hearsay. It's true that we have a minimum quota for the number of contributors signed, but there's no bonus for signing extras. That still makes a valid motive for letting unqualified candidates in. True, I heard Jade is having trouble meeting a quota, but that's because she's taken too many sick days, and she will meet the quota in a couple of days. Normally, it's pretty hard to not meet the quota. On the other hand, we get warnings for signing up contributors of low efficiency. There's really nothing to gain from signing up unqualified candidates. Right. I get your point, sorry for doubting. No offense taken. You're too new to know what's what. The rumor is reasonable since we do keep pushing the borderline of screening standards. Do you get benefit out of it? You know, some of them really needs this job. We are their last hope. Sometimes we let them pass as long as they're reasonably fit. You're saying this is entirely for helping people? Yes, without exposing them to additional risk. I understand it may increase the burden of ops. Huh? Yeah, Kathy told me they decide generating power based on physical condition of each contributor. All contributors meeting the standard can be sent to the main network. Exceptions must be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. You remember what Kathy said now? Engineers hate exceptions. They're complaining about doing extra work? Probably. Okay, they have a legit reason, but we can't leave those poor people out in the cold. Screening and ops have differences. No need to argue over it. I agree. Anyway, that's it, Jason. Rumor. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Now we have work to do, if you don't mind. Wait, what the hell? Excuse me for a minute, Tyler. Need to take care of something now. Oh, sure. You applied for a promotion for me without asking me? Not a promotion, it's a training course necessary for a promotion. You might not get it after all, you never know unless you try. Have you ever thought that maybe I don't want a promotion? I know you're lazy, but come on, nobody hates a promotion. What the hell? Who the hell do you think you are to make career decisions for me? I'm not making decisions for you, this is just an additional opportunity. That is called a decision. Take it or not, you decide. I'm just giving you an additional choice. I said more than once, I hate this job. I think I'm helping the bad guys. This farm is hurting and killing people. I said more than once, grow the hell up. Mr. Liao is fuming too. Do you know how hard it is to have a job that pays bills? What's wrong with your job? Did they tell you to stab people or what? Can't you do one damn job right? You don't see the problem because you don't care. You don't care about anything other than yourself. Other than myself? Right, selfish and self-righteous. You don't even want to help Auntie. Jeff Wu. Don't try to change the subject. I've told you over and over again. I care about you more than anything or anyone else in the world. And I told you over and over again, if you really mean it, why don't you ever support me for once? I've had enough rejection from you. Admit it already. You care about shaping me into the son you never had. As to what I think, you don't care at all. Okay, confession time, huh? Well, here's my confession. I said I care about you, doesn't mean I trust you. You're a brat who has not a damn idea what he's doing in his life. I can't encourage you to shoot yourself in the foot. You think everything is going to be okay because you're young. All this talk about doing good for the people, for the world. It's only because you haven't eaten enough shit to know how tough this world really is. You call me selfish? Well, I'm selfish for a reason. But that doesn't matter. If you really hate to be selfish, I'll be selfish for you. I'll push you towards where you need to be. Hate me for it if you want to. I don't care. You don't need to get your hands dirty if that gives you peace of mind. I don't want you to do that. I know. I'm so tired of arguing with you. However, for this once, let's make this absolutely clear. You're a grown man, Jeff. I can't make you do things. All I could do is talk. You don't have to like what I said. You might even call it selfish bullshit. Still, I must say it. Even if that makes me hate you more. Even if that makes you hate me more. I knew it. You're still thinking about yourself. None of this is really about me. If that's what you want to believe, suit yourself. I'm done. Suit myself? What's that supposed to mean? You're dodging the argument again. You like that every single time. Why do you keep doing this? Can't you face me like a man for once? What do you expect me to do, Jeff? You're already calling me an outdated, grumpy, unreasonable old geezer. What do you expect me to say? That I'm convinced by your fancy progressive ideology? You're right. I shouldn't have expected anything. We have our own lives. I do not need your recognition. You have shown me time and time again that life can be a lot simpler when you stop caring. Die. You've been standing there for a very long time. Do you have an actual business or not? Get it done if you do, or buzz off. That is really tough. Like, George really cares, and George doesn't really care about his emotions. Well, I mean, I think he prioritizes his future career over his emotions. And it's very important to let young people make their own mistakes, you know? And if you force them to do things, they will hate you. They will, no matter what, like, no matter how good your intentions are, you are controlling them. It's tough. It's really tough. They both have to compromise if they want to have, you know, no conflicts, which is never really realistic, I guess. What do you want? He's in one heck of a bad mood. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Sorry. I have nothing against you, it's just that... You heard it, right? The argument with Mr. Liao. Yeah. I've had enough of this crap. He is officially ruining my life. All we do is hurt each other's feelings. It's time to maintain a healthy distance. I should have moved out a long time ago or found another job. That is the sad reality of, like, a lot of parents act like that. Well, more conservative parents. Usually Asian parents. In this case, it's in Taipei, so... And kids just move out. Yeah, you're both better off that way. Yeah, I think so. Isn't it a cliche? Brothers, fathers, and sons growing into enemies because they grow manipulative or protective out of love? They hurt each other but couldn't let each other go. My family is one of those. I'm accepting the fact. A bit of distance is good for us both. Maybe a few years down the road, I'll be mature enough to find common ground with George. But that's for the future. Right now, I need some personal space. I agree with you, Jeff. I feel like there's benefit, but I also feel like you regret it. Maybe you're right. I choose the path. I swallow the consequences. I just don't want to be manipulated anymore. Now, thank you for checking on me. I'm totally alright. Just need some quiet time is all. If I'm gonna cry, there's a boyfriend for that. Thank you, Jason. Really. See you later. See you later. Wow. That was quite an episode. I'm gonna end it here for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.